Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Seattle. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood the safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Go, sack. Hello, lady.
From the gun, Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Go, sack. Red 80.
Play fake, Darnold. Partnered with the grab. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Here we go, sack.
They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. It's caught, here's Zach Charbonnet. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. That effort and that play, that was just about pride. Maybe some arrogance offensively to think you could just run it right at him through the end zone, but pride defensively to rise up and get that stop.
We go, son. Right side.
Now Darnold, 4th down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. His first throw is an interception. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks have it at the 31 as they take over.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
We go, son. Right side.
Will give up the gut to Walker. Fights his way through a tackle. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. First down, and they go right back to it. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, he put 6 on the board for the offense.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He rolls to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Working quickly here.
19 seconds.
It's 4th down.
Daniels is going to throw again. Buying some time right. And they got home. Set him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Walker on first down. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Staying with Walker. He's off again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. He's going to go down right along midfield strike. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. They go inside give to Krusty Merritt. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Commanders Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniels looking to throw. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Commanders 8. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of...
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over after the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind up.
This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders tie it just before halftime.
Washington.
Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Shaheed now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He beams one deep right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our 1st half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Daniels now. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
2nd down give to Krosky-Merritt. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, start. Ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for Washington. 1st down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Past the 35. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Chased out to his right. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Commanders 20. Seahawks 14. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. Having gained up that handful there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Right up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Let's go.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari. So we're through 3 here. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this through the end.
Ready.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Come on. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. Setting up the screen. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Walker now from the gun. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Go.
Offense in a hurry up here.
On the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
This is Walker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Go, lady.
Desperation time here. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. 1st and goal. Here's Walker. He's dropped. A big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 12-yard
Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Just 2 yards there on 2nd and goal, and still a ways to go now on 3rd.
3rd and goal.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
1st and 10.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw it. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Setting up to pass. He's got it to his running back. And he gets the first down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well.
Ready, set.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Commanders first down.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scotts. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Seattle.